Hey everyone, Michael Hammond here for your Monday morning fuel up. It is April 8th. It's the total solar eclipse that is going to happen today. That's all you see on the news. Hope all of you guys had a great weekend. Had a fabulous weekend. It was super productive. Had some next level projects that I needed to get done. Was able to get outside and get some spring cleaning done out there, get some trees trimmed and cut and leaves picked up. It was just a fantastic weekend for getting things checked off the list, getting things done. Got a chance to spend some wonderful time with my daughter. So it was a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. And I always talk about it's a chance to think, it's a chance to ponder, get some reading done, listen to some podcast. I was watching a little bit of college basketball again. And so I'm going to, as college basketball's winding down, I'm going to tie in some of my observations from that and tie that into the mortgage industry. One of the things that you see in college sports now is with NIL, name, image, and likeness. People are transferring all the time. They're looking for, the grass is always greener on the other side. They're trying to just go and acquire players. And while sometimes that works, it's critical that culture is the right culture. And I see the same thing in the mortgage industry. Everyone's trying to get the top producers. Let's just go get people that produce big numbers. But what you've got to do is take a step back and say, is that person good for our culture? Do they fit in for what we're trying to do? It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just might not be the right fit. And so culture becomes very, very critical. What do you stand for? What do you represent? What is your organization? What is that guiding principle, that northern light for your organization? And do you use that when you're hiring to see if people fit in? Some college programs you see, they went out, they got a ton of people off of NIL, and they didn't go very far in the tournament at all. Good individual players, but they didn't play as a team. They didn't work together. They had no loyalty towards that school. They had no allegiance to that school. They didn't really care about their other classmates and teammates. Very difficult. And same thing with the mortgage industry. Look to make the right hires. It doesn't have to be just the loan officers that are the top producers, right? Are you bringing in the right tech people that align with your vision? Is your marketing and sales teams in alignment, and do they share the same passion and vision for the organization that you do? And then last but not least, as a leader of the organization, is what you're saying out there as your culture of what you stand for and represent. Is that truly what you're delivering behind closed doors? I can't tell you how many times I've been coaching students and I see executives promote stuff online and they talk about, work-life balance. And then I talk to the students that I'm coaching and they're talking about, I haven't had a day off in 2 years. I've got to work 14-hour days. So make sure that there is great alignment. And if your organization is hard chargers and all that, be transparent about it. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem lies in when you're saying one thing and then the reality is the other. Culture can be an incredible competitive advantage when everyone is paddling in this right direction. Let's go out there and have an amazingly blessed week. Let's continue to work on building our cultures, have everyone aligned so that we can accomplish great things. Keep adding value.